it's kind of a wider hallway.
Yeah.
They had the objective that's in the map room or whatever. When I was playing, there was a Droideka. They had him set up in the doorway, and there was it was
That
him.
had better
There was
be
a
fucking
Magna
for
Guard.
my class.
There was a Magna Guard who was standing beside the ammo droid in that room, and then there was also like a bunch of other guys in there as well. But they were just lighting up everything from that single doorway past. Like, Droideka didn't have his shield up or anything.
I do think
Just
that
any
was it.
movement was completely obliterated with a wave of gunfire. It's so funny. They had that whole objective locked down. It was the only objective they had. The
One of
only
my more
objective
favorite
they
things
had.
to do as well on on Battlefront 2 was because I found a while in. You can only do certain maps too, but what you can do is you can have a game. It's called, I don't know what the game type is called, but it's where it's solely heroes. Like it's just the special characters only, and it's the same as like a normal
Eisley.
game. Yeah, Mos Eisley is one of the maps that you can do. There were several maps, but Mos Eisley was like the best one because of how like even the terrain was. But it's literally just heroes and villains. Like it's nothing but that, and it's the same as a normal game type.
Game mode.
Yeah,
it was an assault game mode or something like
back,
that.
but I'm
no,
gonna have
it was
to go.
basically a team. It was basically like a team deathmatch.
They set up like assault so you couldn't capture objectives though.
Yeah, but it's basically team deathmatch because there's a kill count. I remember used to playing the crap out of that game type because it was so much fun. Just running around with lightsabers, just destroying people.
I once saw an army of Yodas and I about crapped myself.
I once saw like 5 General Grievouses all together. And I'm like, no.
Grievous, I don't mind because he's fairly easy to take out among
Well,
all
I'm gonna
the,
take a break for like 15 minutes, so it's gonna sit here and stare at it for a while.
Okay.
Alright, I'll be back.
Hey,
But the problem with me fighting all of the Yodas or having all the Yodas come at me was that I was playing as Boba Fett.
Fuck, you're screwed.
I was screwed. I was so screwed.
you okay?
Yes.
Just got some new Spectre robes. Guess what their defense is?
What?
316.
Cool.
Came from the Vanguard package. And I was
My
trying
Desolate
to,
Vest is 319.
I was trying to tell Itachi before he left that I'm not feeling too good still. I'm actually gonna have to get off here. I just got done throwing up.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. You can if you need to, you can.
I'll take his
It's
place.
fine. I don't know if
Yeah,
that's a good
let
idea.
him.
I blow stuff up. I do good.
You are gonna have audio then. You are aware of that.
It's included right now.
Oh, cool.
Cool.
Yeah, I told you I was.
My
That's
new
why I was
Spectre
talking about people.
robes is basically the exact same as the ones I have, except Samsara ones I'm using has a little thing around the neck, like the
Cool.
feathers and shit. But the
Cool.
Spectre robes don't have it.
It's the one that goes with the Bog Wild set, isn't it?
He's a warlock.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, I was about to
Oh,
say, I don't know what
robes.
the hell you're talking about.
He said robes. He said robes, and I
Yeah.
thought about the cloaks for the hunters.
Yeah.
Whoops.
That's
I have
okay.
313
Everybody
night.
makes-
Yay.
Everybody makes mistakes. Ooh, I'm 904 rep away from getting rank 51 on my Cryptarch.
Nice.
You and your Cryptart ranking just absolutely bewilders me. I don't know how you did it.
Simple.
Not that
I spend a
hard.
lot of time. I used to spend a lot of time just gathering a shit ton of engrams on my person at all one time, and then what I would do is I would then just blow through them all like all in one go. I remember. I don't know what I was doing. I do remember one time that I had so many engrams on me that I remember I took a screenshot of it too. It was a long time ago. But there's so many engrams, it almost spanned the entire width of my screen when I got to the Cryptarch. And like I normally do with engrams. I just spam A so that it just goes through them all rapidly. So I just get it all done out of the way. That kept popping up stuff for me after I'd already finished, like a full 2 minutes after I'd already gotten out of the Cryptarch.
That was
So
back
there's
before
a
they.
lot of shit.
That was back before they started forwarding all your engrams to the postmaster.
No, the only time that an engram gets forwarded to the postmaster is if you didn't pick it up.
Books for the Titans. Too heavy.
I just
These
noticed
were
when
all on my
things are
person.
full there. Oh.
Like, legitimately, I had, like, almost all of my inventory was just engrams.
The only time I ever filled my inventory up with engrams, I didn't get a single piece of legendary gear out of it. Even the legendary engrams I got were giving me rare items, and I was so mad about it.
Are you sure they were giving you rare items and not
It
fucking
was something like that.
motes and strange coins? Because
That's probably what they were giving me.
Literally, legendary engrams cannot give you anything lower than legendary other than motes of light and strange coins.
That might have been what it was giving me. I just remember I didn't get a single piece of legendary gear, and I got so fed up with it, I broke everything down. That was actually that day that I got rid of all those strange coins, 'cause I still didn't know what they were used for. And I dropped 110 of them or whatever, and just discarded them.
Message for Shax. Message for Shax.
I got like 217 right now. I'm not worried. I did use them. I used them last week. Every piece of gear except for the Warlock crap.
Excess radiation.
I already had them. That's pretty much all I get from Crucible is strange coins. If I go on a strike, strange coins. If I go and break down engrams, strange coins. That and motes of light. I have over 500 motes of light right now. I just started giving them away to
Enough time.
Dead Orbit. Alright,
Okay.
buddy. Get some rest.
Down to the city and up again. Down and up again. Oh dear.
So am I the only one that realizes the wall around the city is completely and totally non-consistent?
No, but then again, nobody actually cared.
Like, it's in one place and it just stops at another, and there's a gap that's completely undefended by or anything. It's got some mind explaining to do.
Quite griping.
They should have had Trump build the wall.
Also, wall. I don't see a wall.
The when you go out to the balcony, or not the balcony, but you know, like where you
You talking
spawn
about
in
that
and you go
big
to the
thing
tower.
on the right?
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a wall because there isn't one of those on the other side. I think that's a dam.
It's supposed to be. There's supposed to be like a giant, fortified yet partially destroyed wall that sits around the city. But in that case, there's two of them, and there's just a giant gap in between that you can just walk right through.
I don't think that's a wall for this city. I think that's just like two walls. I don't know what those are for because the city's not the tower. Those are off to the side, and there's nothing
Alright,
there
I'm
but
back.
trees. Welcome back. Shadow already left.
Why did Shadow leave?
He's not feeling
Gotta
too
go.
well. He's going to lay down.
Ah, loser.
Wow, really,
Bert.
dude?
Oh, it looks like you're party leader, so.
Yeah, I know. We're waiting on Basilisk because I invited him.
It
Oh, okay.
it put me in orbit, but it didn't let me join. Let me just see if I can. Hang on. Give it a second. It says there's no slots.
Yeah, because
Yeah, so we'll have to go to orbit. Am I leader?
That's fine. No, I'm leader.
Then we can go do stuff. I got tired of being leader, so.
Who's the leader?
Well, when I left, I made Shadow leader, and then it was like Oh wait, Shadow left. Well, now who's the fucking leader?
Oh no, we don't have a leader.
Look at me. Look at me.
It's not
I
the
am the
leader
captain now.
needed. The leader it deserved.
You and your Batman quotes.
Sleeveless
I will
t-shirts. Roombas. How does it know where to go if we don't push it?
Did you see the
Fun
Did
for
you
babies,
see?
not for Batman.
Did you see the report about the Roomba that ruined that woman's floor?
No, but I don't look up the news, so...
Is it the one where
It's-
it ran over a pile of shit?
Yes.
I've seen
What?
that.
Her
The
cat or
lady
dog
has
or
a
whatever-
dog,
The
and the
dog.
dog sat on the floor, and the Roomba found it and tried to vacuum it up.
And it spread it all over the room while she was at work.
By the way, I just invited you. We're in orbit.
I actually found out about that because the radio station I listened to in the morning were making a big deal about it. They love stuff like that. I think it was in an episode of Did It Happen in Florida?
The Adventures of Florida Man.
They have a game show called Did It Happen in Florida where they give you 3 absurd news stories and you have to guess which one of them
Oh
happened
my
in the
God,
troubled
that-
Sunshine State.
That's great. That's great.
It's funny as crap. Apparently, by listening to that, we found out a Russian lawyer ate his client's DUI checkpoint paperwork or whatever, so just to prove that he wasn't drinking and driving, which of course he was, because they found the video evidence of the lawyer eating the paper in the judge's chambers, nonetheless.
So, what should we do?
We could steal hamburger patties and sell them to pay off drug debt. But that's up to you. Yay!
I think that's a game we should start doing now. Where did it happen?
Where
We just
what
look up-
happened?
Just look up very awful, strange news stories, and we have to guess where it happened.
I can just go to 1065.com and give you
You know,
every
I don't
single
know why
news
this made me
article.
think of this, but this is actually kind of funny. This will be good for the stream, for the recording anyway. When I was in high school, like when my neighbor, my buddy, this was before I got my license. He used to pick me up after he got out of career center from school when school got out, and we'd drive home. I was sitting out on the curb right outside the school one day waiting for him, and one of the administrators saw me, and he was concerned because he was wondering why I was just sitting out there. So he told my dad, and they were worried because apparently they were trying to do something about it. But there was a new gang, like street gang, that had just started showing up around the school. I shit you not, because I asked my dad if he was joking with me when he said this, and he was not joking. This is true. This is a legit street gang called the Sunshine Gang.
Sunshine?
The Sunshine Gang. Yeah, this is a real thing too. What it is, what it was, and the best, even funnier part was, apparently, I guess it was as a form of initiation, but it's also kind of so they can help identify each other. All members have to shave off one of their eyebrows.
Were they high?
I don't know.
This sounds like a bunch of guys that got on acid and didn't know what they were doing anymore. We're the Sunshine Gang. Shave off that eyebrow. I don't know why.
Right,
but
so
I
in
keep-
which
I keep
country
up
do
with
you
Data.
think... So in which country do you think a zoo elephant has thrown a stone towards zoo visitors and killed a girl with?
What?
China.
No, it's not China.
Damn it.
Russia. It's always Russia.
Nope. Paris.
Okay, not always Russia.
Wait, they have a zoo in Paris? Also,
Why wouldn't
Paris
they
is
have
Paris.
Paris.
Paris is a city.
That's still France.
Well,